What's the word? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mega the Dawn. It's the crypto turn up. It's Seeker season. Welcome. What's going on? What's going on? It's the crypto turn up. It's Seeker season. The week has already Seeker season started on September 8th. So it's been a little over a month. We got a couple apps trying to pay close attention to this and just make sure we don't miss anything. So this first, again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe for more. I know it's been a little spotty, but we're gonna get to it. We're gonna try to find the best way to do these videos. So about LootGo. This is the featured app for this week. It's called LootGo. Walk, collect, and win. So basically, this thing is it's like Pokemon Go. If you guys, I don't know how old you guys are, but if you remember, there's a game called Pokemon. When it came out, it was revolutionary because it was it's like a treasure hunt, but in the virtual world. You know what I'm saying? So you could look on your app or the game, and you could see a Pokemon ball by the tree. You know, you can go up. So it's a pretty cool concept. I know it blew up back then. It actually went viral back then, but I don't know if today it still is. I don't know if the kids are still playing that. But so this is a pretty much a copy of it, but instead of just Pokemon balls, they're trying to incorporate actual crypto rewards here, right? So so you get into the Dapp Store. Also, I want to remind the Seeker is actually logging activity now. So every time you use it, it's supposed to be logging it, and then SKR token is coming, so eventually it might be an airdrop of some sort, right? But here you see, you gotta open the dApps, you gotta go in the store, and on-chain transactions. So those are the three things. Now, if you see, you got under daily use, you got 1 day this week, which is a lie because I've been on this thing all the time. I'm always on it. I'm using it as a, crypto research device, putting the right apps, doing swaps, because I know, the activity is going to count, especially in Jupiter and stuff like that, right? So this thing is now logging properly. So Solana Mobile, if you guys are watching, you need to get so this is saying I wasn't on it yesterday. It says I'm not on it today, which doesn't make any sense because obviously I'm on it. It's saying now the 3 rings on the bottom or just usage, on-chain transactions, and being in the Dapp Store, So I'm in the Dapp Store, I'm definitely going in, I'm downloading this. Obviously, I downloaded this, right? And, but I don't know. So I'm just going to keep using it. But I definitely I've heard other people kind of pretty much saying the same thing, that they're using it and it's not logging. So, but just be aware, check it out when you go into your wallet on your Seeker. You go down to the fourth tab. See on the right side, on the bottom, you'll see it, and it'll get you to the screen. So anyway, um, let's look at the gameplay here, right? How this looks. So see here, this is so basically you go outside or wherever you're at, and you see these little dots. So these little dots are supposed to be rewards, the treasure chest, right? So they put these all over the map, can be anywhere, managed to go out and I grabbed one. I'm going to try to grab another one or some more. I'll show you guys a little later where it accumulates. So you go in and you just go and you just open the treasure chest and you get tickets. You get tickets and you get gems and rewards. So that's it. That's pretty much how it works. I can show you through these tabs here. Let me go through these tabs. Now this is the map tab. Okay. So this is where this is the rewards tab. This is, you see live at the top. This is supposedly the stuff. I'm sorry, let me bring that back. So this is the stuff right here. It's supposed to, whatever, that you win, Now, this stuff, you get the tickets. Remember I mentioned that you get tickets. So all of these things you have to like raffle. It's like a raffle. Like you put your tickets and it's before the raffle is over, and if you win, you win. It's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. This is like a heat map that they have here. So I guess I'm assuming these are the coins or part of the rewards that you can. I don't see, because you can't really add any to this list. This is just what's here. So you got Popcat, you got Bunk, you got Pingu, you got Fart Coin, which is popular, and you got a couple other ones here that I never heard of. I'm assuming this is that, right? As you can see, and the portfolio tab, I don't have anything here. I haven't cashed in anything yet. You see the gems. This is the rewards tab. So here, I'm supposed to redeem that, and that should give me either a reward, some crypto, or something, right? But I haven't cashed anything. I'm gonna try to get a couple more on the map, and then I can come back and do an update for you guys. Now, you see here how it's telling me that so basically you convert it and you send it to an address. I haven't done all of that yet because I'm still trying to see if I can accumulate more stuff. But I will, and I'll give you guys an update. You can follow me on Twitter. Follow me at Crypto Turnup. And follow me on IG as well. And I'll tap in with this for the week. We're gonna be doing this for the week. I don't know how long we're gonna be on this, but we'll get active, right? And that's pretty much it for this. Now, apparently, you need actually, let me go to this. Let me show you guys this. I got actually in here, right? So this is LootGo, right? Imagine if Pokemon Go will let you win real crypto. So basically, what I explained: walk, collect, and win. So you get the treasure chest, and you hopefully there some useful crypto. This is their flywheel revenue, right? So it says here, attract users, treasure hunts bring mainstream users, boost food traffic, more users, more brands for real world campaigns, generate, and then token buyback. So what they're doing with the revenue, they're saying that they're buying the token back. All right, it should be giving us some extra rewards, but so basically this is like a little flywheel. You think about it, if let's say you're a business, you have a coin you want to promote, you can link up with these guys, put some of your coins in the chest, and then now, people will be a little curious and they'll look into the coins, and hopefully you have a decent chart. And, so I can see the aspect of it, right? You see here it says, we've already partnered with some of Japan's largest enterprises, including Japan Airlines, Tokyo Corporation, and Japan Railways, proving that incentives drive and brands pay for it. Okay, so that's what they're doing. It's 300 billion market opportunity. I think by 2030 they're saying it's, maybe it should be that. I could see that. Here's a cool example here. That was cool. How it says, for perspective, in Japan, McDonald's pays Pokemon $1 to $3 million a day just for driving store visits. So I can see, like, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see, but this can come off very gimmicky, and you're sending, but you see here, you collect your loot boxes, you get your rewards, and then in the app you can change it to fiat if you wanted to, which is, why I go and spend the crypto, right? So you see here, marketing rewards payments, right? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, this is the NFT that I was right? The LootGo Compass, right? So this is the Genesis FT navigating path to treasure hunting glory, right? So you're supposed to have this to incentivize or boost incentives, right? You see, this is your VIP access pass and your edge over every other hunter chasing real world jackpots, right? The Genesis NFT boosts your earnings and unlock exclusive perks, unlocking bigger loot, secret map perks, and access to huge exclusive rewards every month. Okay, right? So I'm like, all right. So we need to have this NFT. This is not just get the app and just go, because you got, okay. So these are some key features. You got access to the big jackpots, reward boost, priority, whitelist, airdrop. Let me see, whitelisting. Okay, whitelisting and airdrops, right? All right, cool. But so what did I do? Actually, before I get into that, we'll go through this here. These are like the mechanics, right? What I explained before, you walk to earn, right? Every 1,000 steps will earn you a treasure chest. So it's counting your steps, and it counts the steps pretty easily, I will say. It's not like, like you might get some extra ones in there. And then you explore your, you only got two ways to earn. You make steps, and then you actually find the things, right? If you can just make steps, I've made a couple steps, maybe like 3,000 to 4,000 steps, and it gave me a couple of these chests, right? But I'm still curious to see what is in these other ones, right? So there's a slot system, you fill up your 4. There's something that's rare, there's epic, legendary, treasure, basically. Now these are the rewards, right? So you get gems. You get the gems. tickets and gems. I mentioned tickets earlier. So the tickets are for those raffles that they have, so you could win an NFT, or you could win like a Pokemon card or something like that, like a limited edition or something like that. Something worth 500 or 100, 300. Yeah. So this is it. How to get gems. Earn gems by walking, discovering loot boxes. They have a weekly pool and a daily reward. There's a daily reward as well where you can log in and you do little tasks and you get your stuff. Right? So after you start getting some chests, some treasure, we should start to accumulate some of these tokens that were in that list. That's what I'm assuming. All right. I haven't gotten too far with this as far as using and stuff like that, but that's what I get from it. Now, so when I went to go get the NFT, right, I said, oh, well, let me try to find the NFT. Check it out. Sold out. They had 420 NFTs, like, but then you get featured in the Seeker store. It's like, why? Like we should have had, all the Seeker people should have had a fair chance. We all should, you guys should have had more different type of NFTs, maybe like a tiered NFT for the, so you go in here and this thing is gone. It's been gone. Okay. So how do I feel about it? It's all right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep trying. We'll mess around with it so we can get activity, and hopefully maybe they do something special for the seekers. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like it. So as far as seeker season, it's been a little dull. But we're getting little things. I know they're probably still waiting for everybody. I know everybody ain't got their phones yet. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's LootGo. Make sure you go in the Dapp Store, download it, try it out. Leave me a comment if you did. Let me know if you got some treasures, if you was able to accumulate some words. Let me know if you got an NFT, if you were able to get one. And we'll be back with more. Stay on your seeker. Keep seeking. I'll leave some links down below where y'all could tap in. If you have any questions or any comments, like, subscribe, and stay on the grind, stay vigilant, be safe out there. And it's the Crypto Turn Up. We out.